Welcome back to The Line. Usually before the show, we do a little warm-up we call One More Thing, which is geared to our Facebook Live folks, but we're doing a bit of a twist this week, of course. Everything you see is a bit of a twist from our usual format. So we're going to do it on air this week and using our boxes, our folks that have come in with us, Sophie Martin, Eric Griego, and Dan Foley. I'm going to start with Sophie Martin here. What's your One More Thing this week?
You know, it's been such a rough couple of weeks in terms of news and everything is COVID-19, coronavirus, et cetera. But one thing that leapt out at me as just a lovely, good piece of news from New Mexico was Gigi Hess of Lovington, New Mexico, making it onto The Voice as one of Kelly Clarkson's sort of proteges. This is, as far as I can tell, I don't really watch the show, I will admit, but as far as I can tell, this is the second New Mexican, at least in recent history. Of course, Chevelle Shepherd, who went all the way, took the top prize for The Voice, a New Mexican. But congratulations to Miss Hess singing, as let me just say, as a member of Generation X, she sang The Cure's Love Song. I was so excited. She's only 22. I'm sure she thinks it's an oldie, but I was thrilled for her. So congratulations to her and to Lovington, New Mexico.
She was raised correctly, knowing that tune. That's why. Eric Griego, good to see you, by the way. Thanks for coming in finger quotes from your couch there. What's your One More Thing this week?
Well, if this crisis has taught us anything, is that sort of we're kind of in this together. And I just wanted to express my own personal disappointment as a young person and student and sometimes lecturer over there that we couldn't figure out how to work more closely with the city and the county in terms of a location for the homeless shelter and the decision not to offer that land. I get it; it's a tough issue, but if we have learned anything from this whole health crisis that we're in as a community, that we need to band together. And I think it was a missed opportunity for UNM to really show that they are deeply vested in helping us solve these community problems. And it's a very tough situation. I know we have to keep folks safe, but I was really hoping that there would have been more of an effort on the UNM leadership's part to say, we're going to figure out how to make this work and keep our students and staff and faculty safe while doing right by this community. I'm hoping that things will still resolve themselves, but disappointed for sure.
Did the city announce too quickly on that, in your opinion? It didn't seem like it was fully buttoned down from UNM's side of things.
Well, it sure sounded like they had made a decision and that they were not going to go back. And, it was an 11-1 decision from the Public Safety Committee, the committee that was sort of advising the leadership there. So it sure sounded like it was a fait accompli. And I think the mayor and his folks just had to pivot. We have to get a facility open. We have a big crisis even before the virus. So I think hopefully they'll still be partnering. We need them obviously with the hospital and so on. They need to be partners with us in solving this homelessness.
There you go. Dan Foley, what do you think? What's your One More Thing this week? What have you been seeing out there?
I just want to say, whenever I'm alone with you, I feel like I am home again. So, whenever I'm alone with you, you guys make me feel whole again.
I feel like I need to point out that Dan is quoting The Cure.
The
song that Gigi has.
I want everybody to know that I'm a big fan of The Cure, shocker, believe it or not, and did a great job. I just want to touch on the Yazzie lawsuit. We have the Yazzie lawsuit that was brought against the state of New Mexico under the Martinez administration, saying that we were not adequately educating different ethnicities, and there was a disparity between the education lawsuit. The governor has now asked that we be dismissed from the lawsuit, that they close it, because after the last two legislative sessions, folks are coming back and saying, hey, wait a minute, you cannot, just because you've done a few things doesn't mean you've solved everything. So it'll be interesting to see. Remember, the judge that handed down the decision has since, I believe, passed away. And so there's another judge that's now looking at this. If you guys remember, I said early on when the governor was taking over, when she was being brought in, I didn't mean taken over, when she was being sworn in, that I think letting this thing go without fighting the lawsuit was a bad move, because it's allowing, I think, a huge policy shift from policy decisions being made by the elected legislative branch, the executive branch, to policy decisions being made by the courts. And if you look at their comments, now they're kind of saying that. I'm not sure if the horses aren't out of the barn now. If it's going to be hard, the old saying to say, hey, wait a minute, we think now that we want to wrangle this this back in and have the legislature and the governor address it. But it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. This has wide-ranging implications, especially as the budget starts to tighten, where you're going to have judges making decisions about how money is spent on education. Could be very damaging.
There you go. Appreciate those thoughts, guys, for sure. Let me throw it to my colleague in the studio, Matt Grubbs.
Hey, thanks, Gene. All right, well, that's going to do it for us for The Line this week. Gene will be back in just a moment with some final thoughts.